Hello everyone and welcome back to Celeb Mayhem. In today's brand new video, we'll be talking about the dark truth on Pete Davidson's rise to fame. At first, Peter Michael Davidson is an American comedian, actor, writer, and producer, and he's a cast member on Saturday Night Live. Davidson has also appeared on the MTV show Guy Code, Wild 'N Out, and Philosophy. He has performed stand-up comedy on Adam Devine's House Party, Jimmy Kimmel Live, Comedy Underground with Dave Attell, and guest starred in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Davidson's earliest on-screen performance was in the third episode of the MTV comedy series Philosophy, which premiered February 28, 2013. In 2020, he co-wrote and starred in the semi-autobiographical comedy drama film The King of Staten Island. This has all but made him famous, but there are also a couple dark things that he has been through or has done that leads to his rise to fame. One of these things is that Pete Davidson felt like he was getting bullied on SNL. One of the most interesting and hard-hitting revelations that Pete Davidson has ever made is the fact that he's felt targeted and bullied on Saturday Night Live. Earlier this year, according to a Refinery29 piece, Davidson got super candid while speaking to his pal, Charlemagne the God. He said that he's been unsure about what was happening on the show. He explained that while he felt extremely excited about being on the show at first, he realized that he was often being targeted in jokes in the subsequent seasons. Fans have actually said that him getting bullied actually led to him being famous since the jokes were mostly targeted to him, but they're actually funny. However, some people do think otherwise. In addition, some of the jokes that are being said are related to his father. For Pete Davidson, one of the worst things that happened to him when he was just 7 years old was dealing with the loss of his father. On September 11, 2001, Davidson's dad, Scott, who was a firefighter, lost his life in the attack on the World Trade Center as he rushed to rescue trapped people at the Marriott World Trade Center Hotel. After he made his way into the building, the tower where the hotel was located soon collapsed after it was hit by the second hijacked plane. Losing his father was extremely traumatic for Davidson, who didn't really know how to cope with his loss. He was so distraught that he had to seek help from mental health facilities in order to cope and feel better. According to a piece by the New York Post, Scott Davidson was just like his son and had a terrific sense of humor. A former classmate said that Scott was always willing to goof off and loved making others laugh. People joked about this on the internet, and some even mocked Davidson, which is just disgusting. There are even rumors, which are not entirely true, saying that Davidson used his father as comedic material for his rise to fame, as you can see him joking about his loss on Comedy Central. Another thing is that his personal battles are more talked about rather than his work. Unfortunately for Pete Davidson, despite being the powerhouse of talent that he is, his personal life has often overshadowed his professional triumphs. It's also worth mentioning that Davidson has often used that in a way that lets him continue making jokes. As a GQ profile illustrated, Davidson once said while roasting Justin Bieber, "I lost my dad on 9/11 and I always regretted growing up without a dad. Until I met your dad, Justin. Now I'm glad mine's dead." Some fans responded in another way, saying that Davidson should not make jokes about those things and he's just making them for fame. This has been a very long debate on multiple social media sites, and Davidson has not responded just yet. In conclusion, Davidson may have several achievements under his belt, but things haven't always been easy for the entertainer/comedian. His career has been criticized a lot of times, and he's been mocked by a lot of people. But what we have from this is that Davidson may have made some dark jokes, but it's just part of his job, and it's what he does at the end of the day. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this video. We really appreciate it, and don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, comment something nice, and make sure you let us know your favorite Pete Davidson moments. Are you a fan of him or are you not? We will see you guys in the next video, and thanks again for watching. Peace.